after 2 conventions, have you noticed a difference between American
Why did we
and
give
European
them? Why did
fans?
they give them?
11 months, Pop.
What?
Phil,
Why did they
Phil,
ask?
it's been
If they were just gonna
months and
blatantly
they asked
call
for a ball.
every woman on the
It's
panel
my
she slash
birthday,
her.
Please. Anyways, hope you and Kristen had fun on the scuffed chaotic.
Ah,
thing
yes,
that was
woman
switched
equal
on.
this.
Glad you guys are back.
So,
You
like,
guys had been well.
I don't think there was a lot of communication.
Mom, Dad are back pockets.
Right? Our partner managers were pissed. I'm telling you that, chat. The people that look after us and like make
Join
sure
the
things go
stream and
smoothly
instantly
were pissed
That's
because
what I
clearly
feel myself
there was a
for.
massive miscommunication. But yeah, that panel. Oh my god, dude.
16
Well, I'm not
months
even gonna get into the questions. You're gonna love this. I don't know if anybody's talked about this yet, but it's so funny. It's so funny and so cool at the same time. So we get back to the Purple Lounge and we see Dream and everyone,
Weber Mumsa and Dadza.
and I was like, yo, so what's going on with the panel? And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna try and get you guys on.
Hello,
I was
Phil.
like,
Is your refrigerator
what?
running?
Like, yeah, I'm literally just gonna say he pulls a diva
Been
moment.
bored without you.
He pulls like an
PH1, I
absolute
love
diva
PH1,
Giga
I
Chad
love
moment,
PH1,
right?
I love
It's equally funny because it's like actual diva.
baby, whoa.
Like, if I can't have this, I'm not doing it. But then also Giga Chad because he's genuinely just like, F you guys, I want to be on this panel with my friends. It's like, so he basically says to the Twitch staff, hey, you know all these guys?
PH1,
They come with me on the stage. And they're like, oh, we didn't agree to, this isn't part of the agreement. He's like, I don't care. I'm not going on. And I was just looking at him like, oh my god.
You really went to American on
Oh my god.
birthday. Sounds like
Are
it
we
was
causing drama? Are we causing an people? Are Twitch gonna hear us? So we just walk with them. Like, so it's like the people that are meant to be on the panel, right? And then just a bunch of extra people were just walking with our partner managers as well, like with the Twitch staff. We're just walking along in the back rooms, mind you. And the whole time, Dream is still arguing
Finally,
with the Twitch
for
staff.
always doing the thing and playing the block game for our entertainment.
And I you not, these words came out of his mouth. They were like, "Hey, you can't go on with this many people. You can't do it." And he was like,
18 months.
"Okay, then I just won't go on." It's and he's like full Karen. It's like I go on with my friends,
Balls.
or I don't go on at all. And I'm like, holy. Oh my god.
9 months.
Oh
You know
god.
what that means.
This
Cold
is
heart.
crazy. What are you
heard me
doing?
right. Cold heart. A heart made out of coal.
This is
heart.
nuts.
Why?
And then he started trying to
This
quote fire
is
codes. Oh my god,
a
chat. It got
cold
so funny.
heart.
It got so funny because then they started to quote fire codes. They were like, we can't let people on. We can't let more than this many people because it breaks the fire code for the convention room. And then Dream just goes, show me the code. No, go on, show me the code. And they're just like, he's like, either I go on with my friends or I don't go on at all. Like, oh my god. He has to see the code.
And they could see me
Oh!
from the side of the stage right on the end.
And they can't show me because they're just bull. They're just saying things to make him quiet, and he's just not taking
Hi
it.
Philza, here's my monthly update.
And he
I got
like
a
points
boy
to everyone.
from
He's
this
like, I
month.
want
I'm
everyone
very
on the
happy
panel.
smile.
Everyone's on the panel. And he literally points to us and calls our names. He's like, all these people need to be on the panel. Oh, I'm not going on. And then they crack. The person in charge just goes, all right, we can make a compromise. Because he wasn't going to go on. He was not going to go on. Chat, he was so serious. He was just going to dip.
7
He
months.
was going to dip.
Have a nice day, Dadza.
So they just go, oh, okay, so we can probably compromise. And then she goes off and talks to some people, then comes back. And they're like, okay, so what we're going to do for the first half of the panel, we're going to have this group. And for the second half, we're going to have this group. Can you remind us who's going to be on? And he just goes down the list. He's like, okay, for the first part, it's these people. And then for the second half, it's these people. So that's why, if you were watching the panel, out of seemingly nowhere, people got up and left. And then other people, including myself, wandered onto the stage. It is also why Dream was just on the end of the panel, because he was meant to sit where Carl was sitting. he got told to sit in the middle. Carl yoinks the seat, and then that's why Dream, when he comes out, he like pretends to steal Sapnap's seat because he's like, dude, I was meant to sit in the middle. And that's why he was just on the edge, like he didn't belong. It was so funny. Dude, I saw the pictures. Oh my god, he's not even like, he's like not even behind the table or like in line with the background graphics. It's hilarious. It looks like he's just like,
tell them they stole my
no, he's just attached to the edges. I want to do 4 hours of meet and greets now. If that is 1 meet and greet session or if that is 2 meet and greet sessions, I don't care. I want to do more because so many of you didn't get to see me during the meet and greet.
I've been waiting for so
even
long.
when you were waiting in line. It got cut short.
There have been crows at the bottom
and I don't want to rush through everyone because so many of you,
it's funny,
right? So many of you came up to me and Kristen and just poured your heart out, like we helped you get through some difficult. You went through a terrible time. Somebody got me to sign their restraining order. Right? People have been in hospital and they watched our streams to cheer them up. A lot of people went through some crazy, right? And like, understandably, wanted a hug and to be heard at least for a minute or two, right? So I'm not gonna rush them and be like, hey, we gotta keep going. Sorry about that happened to you. Anyway, here's a photo on your way. No, I want to talk to them. I want to give them the time of day, right? And 2 hours was still not enough. So anyway, I think I'm going to be a little bit more, what's the word? Got down from 240 critical down to 180 with which conventions I go to now. Hope you're doing well, because it felt like TwitchCon San Diego was just put together like a week before it happened. And I don't want you guys to have a experience, so it was kind of like, it was sort of like a last minute decision for me and Kristen to go anyway. We didn't know we were going until like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the convention actually happened. We had barely any communication with Twitch. My partner manager was like trying his best to communicate with them. There was just hearing nothing back, and eventually got something sorted for us, but they couldn't pay for our flight, which VidCon did and TwitchCon Amsterdam did. So I'm gonna be a bit more critical, I think,
so close to getting piss apple,
because this one was definitely like kind of just put together. It felt like it was put together within a couple of weeks, and it wasn't a great experience for a lot of people that went. You know, because if you're paying money, the Dashcon ball pit didn't end up in someone breaking their back though. Yeah, exactly. You get a bit extreme there. You can't make that comparison. 23. The Dashcon ball pit, dude. I don't know. If they contact me, sure. If they contact me and they're like, yeah, we'll pay for your flight and everything, sure. But I think I'm going to be a bit more critical and a bit more like, a bit more stern with it, with conventions now. If they offer to pay for stuff and it looks like they're, you know, planning things, and it looks like it's going to be a good experience for you guys, then I'll go. Hey, Dad's Ginger here. But I'm definitely going to take a step back and be a lot more critical with what I go to now, because I don't want you guys to have a experience. And this was not a great experience for a lot of people. The only upside was that we got to meet so many of you at my meet and greet, and then also on the other days that we were there wandering around. That was the only real upside. Yes, of course I got to see my friends, of course I got to hang out with people that I haven't hung out with, but at the end of the day, a convention has to be for you guys, for the attendees, right? It felt like it was more like I had a good time. I was taken care of, right?
Talk about the mob in the hall.
Oh, I know, Jesus Christ.
People trying to line up